Hello, everybody, and happy Lent. I'm Chris Ganza, and I'm the Director of Sacred Music here at the Cathedral. And I've taken over Father Joseph's office for just a bit to talk about a couple parts of the Mass that will begin chanting at the 10 a.m. in the season of Lent. So we know that the Second Vatican Council emphasized the importance of singing in the Mass and singing the Mass itself, especially the dialogues between the priest and the people. The Second Vatican Council emphasized that anytime we sing, instead of just say these words, we add a beauty and a solemnity to them. So in that idea, I want to talk about just a couple of these parts of the Mass. The first is the Orate Fratres, or the Pray Brethren. So after the offertory motet is finished, the priest sings, "Pray, brethren, that my sacrifice and yours may be acceptable to God the Almighty Father." And then we reply, "May the Lord accept the sacrifice at your hands, for the praise and glory of his name, for our good and the good of all his holy church." So pretty simple, just two pitches to deal with. 1, 2, 1, 2. So you'll see in the liturgy guide that most of the words, we sing most of the words on that first pitch. And then really all we have to worry about is when we change to that second lower pitch. So you'll see, "May the Lord accept the sacrifice at your hands, for the praise and glory of his name." Name will get its own note. "For our good and the good of all his holy church." So another way to think about it is the only words we sing on that second pitch are name, for, and holy. So if you just remember, holy is his name, you're in good shape. The second one is the invitation to communion. The priest sings, "Behold the Lamb of God, behold him who takes away the sins of the world. Blessed are those called to the supper of the Lamb." And then we reply on the same pitch, "Lord, I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof, but only say the word, and my soul shall be healed." So a few more pitches this time. We have 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. But you notice we spend most of our time on that 1, 2, 3, third pitch. So again, as you're following along in the liturgy guide, you'll see most of those words are on that pitch, but then it's pretty clear when we go down to "under my roof, but only say the word, and my soul shall be healed." So once we get those 4 pitches in our head, it's really just tracking those note changes. It also helps in both cases that what we sing mirrors what the priest sings, and that's very intentional. Even when there are just 2 notes, that simple pattern between the 2 notes, our melody echoes what he says. And there's a lot to unpack there. I also love the ending of the invitation to communion. You'll notice the symmetry. Yam bam ba, Lord, I am not worthy. And then it ends, "But only say the word, and my soul shall be healed." So there's the symmetry between the way it begins and the way it ends. And then the pitch goes down at the end, which I can't help but think of as like an expression of humility. So before we make our bow, before receiving the Blessed Sacrament, we make a sung bow, if you will. So again, these will be in the liturgy guide. The choir and the cantors will be there to help us out. If I can answer any questions about this or anything, feel free to give me a shout at the parish office, or you can just catch me at Coffee and Donuts. All right, I look forward to praying and singing with you this Lent. God bless.